I didn't want to play this audio Tuesday. I mean, shit, I don't even really want to play it now because it's Gilbert, and we had a whole conversation about, for some reason, Gilbert's trying to put his damn name everywhere. But this story was all over the place, and I'm not 100% sure why, but I figured I'd put it on the sheet. He had Steph on, and he says, Steph, are you the best point guard ever? And Steph's just like, yeah. He's like, it's me and Magic, right? That's the conversation, and they all kind of laughed and moved on from there. But he's right? Like, is Steph Curry the best point guard ever?
I wouldn't say he's the best point guard ever, because the reason I'm saying this is because how do you define point guard? Because to me, you have to put Isaiah in that conversation. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people shit on Isaiah Thomas. Fucking hell of a point guard, could score, could assist. Yeah. And so, when you talk about it, but you look at Steph and Isaiah people forget about it. He can lock you down defensively too. Mm-hmm. And when you talk about good point guards, you talk about both. And I've never heard someone say Steph was a great defender.
Yeah.
So, and that's not, and I'm not disrespecting Steph at all, but when I look at the game of basketball, I look at both ends. Are you elite on both ends?
He's the best shooting point guard.
He's the best shooting point guard ever.
None.
But that wasn't the question. The question was, are you the best point guard ever?
But to me, that's my point. He hardly ever plays the point. Draymond handles the ball more than him.
That's probably true. I do see Dre take that ball down a lot.
Yeah.
Can I tell you
more than he should?
Let me tell you who I think is you got to put in that conversation as well. He may not be. His title may not be point guard, but he's probably one of the best passers of all time. That's LeBron James. LeBron, I know you talk about the whole he's not a pass first guy, but LeBron has run an offense better or as well as any point guard in NBA history when he has the ball in his hands. And I would say he was a better point guard than Steph. Yeah, but he might be a better point guard.
Is a good way to put it, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a better point guard, or point forward, whatever, than I think Steph is, because he has better court vision and he does it on both sides of the floor.
But then, here's the thing, though. We forget about another point guard, Big O.
Big O.
Yeah. I ain't never seen Steph have a triple-double.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I know everybody said, well, what about Russell Westbrook? But our Big O was a bad mofo. And so, but the thing is all the people, because of social media and the phones now, they can only see Steph. Now, if you could broaden that out and have the scene what Big O was able to do, everybody's like, well, that was a different time. They couldn't play defense, but they would get the shit knocked out of them when they went to the hole. And I think that's what people forget about defense. Wasn't defense. It was like playing little linebackers, like football on the court. Yeah. And this dude averaged a triple-double. So and
that was Magic's day, too. You know what I mean? Like early 80s, forget it. You went to the hole on Bill Laimbeer. You were getting smacked in the face. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and don't get me wrong, Steph's supposed to say he's the best point guard of all time.
Right. But it's Magic Johnson, though. The answer is Magic, to me.
And I think that's part of it, too, is what era you watched, where did you grow up, what do you know? And like you said, Rob, most kids will look at Steph and go, it's got to be Steph. Four titles, 3-point records coming out his ears. I mean, but to your point, the position's bigger than how well you shoot the ball.
Forget the titles. And I know that's hard to do in basketball because that's the point. Is he a better point guard than Chris Paul?
I want to say yes.
Rob?
Because I think more of that offense runs through Steph.
But it's the thing we don't talk about Chris Paul enough. Chris Paul fucking is amazing.
He's
a great player.
He's the epitome of a point guard.
His mid-range is awesome, but see, when you throw Chris Paul in there, I feel like you have to throw, Steve Nash in there, Jason Kidd, because they all kind of in that same mixture of the bone, So think about Jason Kidd. Isn't he like number one for shooting threes all time?
No, he's third.
Something like that.
Percentage, yeah.
Yeah, it's just in there. So we gonna always this conversation gonna roll into this person. Then we're gonna throw Pistol Pete out there. Then we're gonna throw another guy out there. It's gonna roll on and on. So, but it's great to do what we're doing right now, to talk about it, and because we all gonna bring up these greats that we sometimes forget about. And I would love to know how many triple doubles have Steph Curry had in his career.
Well, let's find out.
Which is crazy about Jason Kidd when it comes to where he finished 3-point wise, because when he came into the league, he was not a 3-point shooter.
Threes.
Yeah, he could not shoot threes. So from where he started to where he finished, it was absolutely amazing.
13. 13 career triple doubles.
LeBron be having that in one season.
I was gonna say most of these guys. Damn.
Then we throw Luka out there too. Who's like it's so many. Do you think of having triple?
Yeah, but he's too young.
Yeah, he's too young.
He's way too young to be in that conversation.